Hi everyone, the Island Stack here, welcome to another video. So as I said in my previous video, I recently had a couple of coins delivered. The second of those two coins after the Sovereign that was in the last video was this. So the Tudor Beasts Queen's Lion. So I know this has probably been out a while, as has the Panther, which I still haven't managed to purchase yet, so that is definitely on the list to be done. But this one was the one that was available when I was looking online. The Panther has been, or the Seymour Panther, whichever, I can't remember what it's actually called, was out of stock on Atkinson's when I placed the order. So I've laid out here the Queen's Beasts here, and then the Tudor Beasts are the two lines underneath, just to show roughly where we are in the process or the release of these coins. So obviously there'll be 10 coins in total. So Tudor Beast release wise, there is, well, that I have here, there is 5, 6 including this one, and then the Panther, which would be 7 in total. Therefore there's 3 left in the release schedule, so I'm sure those will come out at some point in the future. I know that they're not going to completely align with the Tudor, the Queen's Beasts animals, because they're slightly different, but where I can, they're aligned up. So we have the 2 Lion of Englands, the 2 dragons, the 2 unicorns, the 2 bulls, the Jarl. This Queen's Lion, I guess, is similar to the Lion of Mortimer in that regard. So what we have that's due left, so there's the Falcon, the Griffin, the Greyhound, and the Horse of Hanover. So as I said, they're not going to be exactly the same when the other releases are done. I can't remember the exact animal definition that there is at Hampton Court for the Tudor Beasts. So we'll see when those come out later. But yes, added another quarter out to the collection. This obviously follows the similar sort of design philosophy as all of the Tudor Beast coins, with the sort of sitting, squatting, defecating, whichever way that you want to look at it, stance of the animals. So just to compare the Lion of England with this Queen's Lion coin, I have to say I do prefer this design slightly more than this one, due to the stance of the lion. It seems a little bit more upright rather than sort of sitting on its hind legs like this one. I have to say the Tudor Beast designs aren't going to live up to the Queen's Beast ones, in my opinion. They have been slightly better. Some of them are definitely better than others in regards to the way that the animals are positioned, in my opinion. But this one I prefer over the other lion coin. Again, similarly to previous coins, we've got the security features with the beading, or the wavy background behind the lion, and on the other side, the complete back surface is obviously that indentated design that we've seen on more coins recently. As I said in the last video, where the security features are being added in, or making it harder to clone or copy coins, I guess generally because of the way the metal prices is going at the moment. But there on the back, standard sort of design with the king's head on the reverse. And as I said, Queen's Lion, better in my opinion than the Lion of England here, but not going to live up to these designs, in my opinion. This Lion of England coin definitely one of the more sought after out of the original Queen's Beasts. This line of Mortimer, I prefer the stance, but there's obviously this coin is slightly more simplified compared to this. So it's all a matter of opinion on the designs as ever, but I know some people probably like these more than the Queen's Beasts, but I think for me the Queen's Beasts are going to be better in the long run. But we'll also see if there's anything released in regards to the completer. So with the Queen's Beast, we had the completer coin come out post all of the 10 coins being released. So the silver releases of the proofs have been concluded now. You'll probably have seen my video on that. Thankfully, that's done and dusted after a 5-year period to get all 10 coins. So I imagine that it won't be long till we potentially start seeing some of these start coming out. The Queen's Beast had a silver proof, silver 2 ounce, I think, a 10 ounce, this gold coin, and obviously the various proof versions of that. So I won't be surprised if that doesn't happen with this. I'm not sure that this completer series for the Tudor Beast will be as well received as this one. I know there was some controversy with this being released, as in there's supposed to be 10 coins, not 11 in total. Then why are you releasing another one? But I expect them to do the same for this. I probably wouldn't be able to afford to buy a 1 ounce coin when that does come out. It'd be nice to have the matching sets of both 11 coins, but with gold price at the moment, these coins are an ounce coin anyway is probably well out of my price range unless I win the lottery, which is not likely to happen anytime soon, because I think when this was released back in whatever year this was, I've lost the date on the coin. That's useful, isn't it? The spot price was about 1,600, I think I paid for this. These are now, well, spot price anyway, just over 3,000, 3,200. It varies quite drastically day to day, so go and check online what the current price is, but it's about double what it was when I purchased this, so I'm not sure that will happen when the new coin comes out. But just an update on the progression of this series. So I'm 6 out of 10 with one coin that has been released that I haven't purchased yet, so I'll try and work towards getting that one and then give you another update if and when I get the next coin. As I said, I'd like to complete all 20, but we'll see how finances and stuff go in the future. But let me know your thoughts on this coin in the comments down below. Thank you all very much for watching again, and I will catch you on the next one. Cheers.